Alrighty, welcome to my latest guide. I'm going to show you how to do the gauntlet. Now, just a quick summary of what kind of things you'll need in there. I'm going to say annual pots. Uh, they're a combination of stamina and prayer pots. So, fill a vial with water, add one of the herbs, a grim leaf. They're called roots inside there. And then crush 10 crystal shards. You get crystal shards from killing things, from skilling, anything really gives you crystal shards. Sometimes that can be a bit of an issue with how many you get. Not so much in this, more in the corrupted. But I'm only going to show you how to do regular at the moment, and then when I've gotten a little bit better at corrupted, I will do a guide on that. So that's the potion. If we have a look at all the other equipment, your vials are here, 10 crystal shards each. You need to make 2 of them while you're in there. Then your teleport crystal, sometimes you need to make one. Usually I don't. You get one to start with anyway, so I usually just use that one. And then we've got our weapons. Always start with the bow, because you're always going to take the bow to the boss. And then what I do is I look for the monster or like mini boss that will drop either the staff or the halberd upgrade, as in the final upgrade. And whichever one comes first is the one I'll use at the boss. Then we've got our basic armor, and this is the armor that you need to make in the regular gauntlet. So basic helm, crystal body, and legs. So we want to get 2 perfected weapons, one of them being the bow, the other one being either of the others. Now, let's get cracking. So, no idea what's been generated for me here, but I'm going to start going this way, and I've got some rocks. So I'm going to mine 3 rocks, and then I'm going to drop the pickaxe, because I won't need the pickaxe anymore. You only need 3 of each of the skilling resources. And this is what the roots look like, so you get your herb. So I'm ready to make one of my pots. So in here, I've got wool, linum, tyrinum, whatever the fuck that is. I'm pretty sure that's the exact same item sprites as the wool you get from a sheep. So I got 3 of those, and some wood. I'm just gonna bonk these rats. So I got weapon frame and another herb from that, so that's nice. Oh, I've already got 2 herbs, it doesn't matter. You can sometimes get teleport crystals from these, and they drop fish as well. You just need to be careful with what you pick up, especially in corrupted. You don't want to pick up a whole lot of fish and then run out of space to have other stuff. You got to be kind of flexible and willing to drop any excess fish that you pick up, because fishing's the thing you do at the end. So I'm making the bow there, and then see, I can upgrade it with crystal shards. So I use 60 to upgrade it. Now make 2 vials. You can do the make all option, but I find it's just easy to just click it twice. So I'll fill those up there, and I've made 2 unfinished pots. Now, the mini bosses are always on the outside ring of room. So if we open this up, I'm sort of central and south, and they're all on the outside. So boss room's here. I'm going to head south from him, and that'll take me to the outside ring the quickest. So possibly there will be a boss just on the other side of this. Nope. The scorpions can hit reasonably okay, as can the unicorn and wolf actually. So, and they can follow me in here now. So I'll just check that up. Still nothing, but I'm just going to run until I find something. Still nothing. Turn that off now. And I can make one of my pots there. I don't know if you noticed me crush some shards there. Obviously I need more shards for a potion. I might actually kill one of these just for that, because I'm looking low on shards at the moment, because I got all my resources for armor, but no shards. So that's 108 shards. The scorpions and the wolves and the unicorns as well drop quite a high amount of shards, which is nice. I also need a second weapon frame still, but I often get that from one of the mini bosses, so Not too stressed about it. I have been burned before though. So this is our first mini boss. It's the bear. You can actually sit back here. He can't come past the doorway, so you can just sit in the back and range him out. Obviously having rigor's nice, but eagle eye's fine. Or you could just not prayer and save it if you want, but I wouldn't recommend that because you're on a time limit. And you can restore prayer with these pots. So we got the spike, which is the upgrade for the melee weapon. And we got some more shards, which means I can now make my final pot, drop my pestle and mortar, drop my crystal axe too. I used that ages ago. Got a second bear. So what might happen here is I want the bowstring for the bow. He might drop it. Sometimes when you kill him the second time, obviously I've got the spike, so he's not going to drop that again. There's a chance I'll get the orb for the mage, which the dragons drop, or there's a chance I'll get the bowstring, which is what the dark beasts drop. So hopefully I get the bowstring. Sometimes you can get nothing. Yeah, see, I got nothing there. I just got shards, so that was wasted time. If you're short on time and you're looking for a specific boss, I would recommend just running past the bosses you've already killed, because the chances don't seem to be that good of getting the thing you want. But it's kind of nice just for the sake of this guide that I'm going to actually have to go and find a dark beast now, because then you can see what you're looking for. There's one. So dark beast, you want prey range on, because they can hit pretty hard, especially in corrupted. I've had it where I've opened the door and he's just jumped me and hit 50 on me out of the gate, and that's pretty fucked up. And so I've got everything I need to make for the rest of the kill. So now I'm just going to get some fish while I'm here, because there's a spot here and sometimes you don't know how hard it is to find fishing rooms. And I'm going to check this room here, see if it's got some fish in it. And nope. One more. And then I'll teleport. No fish. That one's got fish. Wonder where that is. So now I can make my perfected bow. And I got the spike, so I'm making a halberd this time. And I can go all the way from basic to perfected. Basic armor. And you can see it's used everything in my inventory. And now all I need is to catch fish. What's in here? Fish in here? Rude. I'm gonna try and find that fishing room I saw before without getting hit by this asshole. I think it might have been further away. I probably should have bought a teleport crystal. Oh dear. Yep, I'm dumb. Okay, I'll go get my teleport crystal and then I'll spastically run through rooms. So I needed stamina there. I'm not too stressed though, I got plenty of time. You can cook all of your food within about 25 seconds. Crystal over here. I'm gonna run the other way this time. So what I'm looking for is 3 pools in a room. Then I can get all my fish in one place and it'll be a fun time for everyone. So I got 2 pools in here, so that's not too bad. Now that I got the armor, these pretty much won't hit me, so I'm not worrying about praying. You can actually decant these pots as well. So if I need to use another dose for stam beforehand, it gives me an extra slot to put fish in if I want. But I mean, not that that's a big deal. So the issue with looking for the fishing spots in the outside ring is, yep, there it is. Every chance I'll get another boss. Which there's no point me killing it. He can drop some fish, but it's not worth the RNG test. Better off just trying to find the fishing spots. Oh, don't go in there. So that's the dragon that drops the magic orb. I kind of feel like I want one more. There we go. See what I mean? It's got 3 fishing spots in it. That's kind of what I was looking for. Now, that's where you need to be careful, because if I went and stood there, that thing could mage me and hit me, you know, like a 30 or some bullshit. Don't Don't let them do that to you. Put pre-mage on if you need to run in the middle of the room and there's a dragon there. No, not the water, the stove. I need the stove. So if you spam click, that'll cook all of your food really quickly. Once you've learned Corrupted, it's pretty easy. You won't need full food, but while you're learning, you might want to, drop your scepter and drop, a fish extra. Drop your harpoon, pick up fish, if that makes any sense. He's starting with protect range. I'm going to use the halberd first because that will then actually hit him. He always starts with ranged, and I'm just going to drink this so my prayer starts higher and I get the stand boost. And he's going to use 4 ranged attacks before he changes to mage. So let's get cracking. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he's going to mage me, and he's probably going to change. Yep, there's his change. 3, 4. Back to ranged. 1, 2, 3. That counts as 1. 4. Just gonna safe up. No point camping low HP. So I believe he'll only do 3 mage attacks now. 2, 3. Yep. I was right. 3, 4. So get off the floor. You're gonna have a bad time if you stand on that. Oops. Haha, he was on 1 HP. That's funny. Alright, so that's how you do it. Obviously, prioritize survival over DPS. With that amount of potion, you should be able to last quite a little while. So yeah, just make sure you're running on the correct tiles. You're not standing on any of the marked tiles on the floor, and keep right away from those little crystals that follow you around. Anyway, let's check my loot. Cool. So that's okay for gauntlet loot. It's all right. I mean, I'm not over the moon. I'd prefer unique, but I figure I'm going to be here for quite a while, especially if I'm running that and not corrupted. So I need to get better at corrupted. But anyway, that's how you can quite easily do gauntlet. I hope you've learned something. Yeah, have a good one.